It's coming this way. It's gotta be somewhere.
In here.
R.L. Well.
Cedric, you gotta lower that floor tom.
Huh?
You gotta lower it. Just play really low.
Who can this man's murder be? One of them ladies said, you better speak softly because his name is Stagger Lee. The Stack, I'm going to allow you a chance to run before I draw my gun. By that time, when the pimps got the lights, when the lights got back on, he was going to rest. Stacker done put 6 bullets in his goddamn chest.
moves.
Yeah, that was something kind of like
A
it.
little bit like
A little bit like it.
A little like it. Really spontaneous.
That was great.
That was a part of that day, wasn't it, man?
Yeah. Then you can do that once and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Then they put you in jail.
it adds a lot to it, you know, because we never practice, you know, when we record that record. Y'all know we never practice any of
When
the
it never
songs.
started
And just
on it.
when you go in
Sounds
and do them,
fresh.
it just, like, gives it a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Kenny, how long have you been playing with RL?
About 25 years now.
25 years. And you were playing with somebody else before RL, weren't you? Or,
Yeah.
Who was
Joe,
that?
Joe Calicut, like when I was about 12.
Yeah.
Lived next door to him. He started teaching me. Then after he died, I met Johnny Woods. And then a couple of years later, I met RL down at a little party and heard him play. And I said, man, I like you playing, you know, could have learned some of that from you. He said, yeah, come on down to the house. So 2 or 3 nights a week, I'd get off construction work and go down to his house. He'd get off the tractor and we'd sit up and play till 12 o'clock. Then he took me out to juke joint. First one he took me to scared the shit out of me.
Why?
We way out in the middle of the woods, you know. And like we get there, and like the house fills up with people, and I'm the only white guy in the place. Never been in a black juke joint in my life, you know. So we sit up and we start playing. We play about 30 minutes. RL says, well, look, Brown, you keep playing, I'm gonna go in the back and gamble some. And I said, oh shit, I was scared of this. I started playing, kept playing, man. They kept dancing and shit, and oh, play it, white boy, play it, white boy. And
Who's playing drums?
Hey, that's what
nobody,
Russell
just
says
me
to
by
me.
myself. So then RL comes back in a little while, and he was just testing me, I think, you know, see if I'd make it or not.
This is my dance. Now don't y'all try to steal my dance. Drop that funky beat.
I don't think many people might know, but Cedric is your grandson, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is Cedric?
Oh, 18 now.
Where is that guy?
Where's that kid?
Can you see my baby? All right,
You're having a birthday soon. How old are you gonna be?
well, I'll be old enough to sleep by myself then.
He'd be 70 this
No,
year.
if I live in Lord willing, I'll be
Spill the
70.
beans.
Well, I
Be
mean,
7 if I ever see the 23rd of next month.
still kicking high.
I'm proud of that, man. The Lord done blessed me. Can't run as fast as I used to, but I can run pretty good.
would you call your kind of? Yeah, I mean, I know what you do is blues, but what kind of? I mean, would you call it anything more than that, or?
Well, no, it's just old blues,
Just old blues.
Type of blues.
No, because a lot of people think like, you know, when you say the blues, they'll think about like maybe, I don't know, Eric Clapton or some of these English guys or something.
B.B. King or something.
We just think of those old square starting blues where the music started from.
Like hill country, you know, like R.L. style comes from the North Mississippi hill country.
Yeah.
And you know, like it's just a small area around there that kind of style is played. You know, not many people that play that style now.
There aren't a lot of people who have that kind of really rocking, like, the only people I've known is like Hound Dog Taylor has that really dun, just that really driving. Who else has that really driving sound?
Y'all do. This trip we're doing with you now in Europe is probably, I think it's maybe the third. We've done a couple in the U.S.
That's about right.
Well, what did you think I mean, you know, don't worry about these guys, but I mean, when you first saw Blues Explosion, when you heard what we were doing, I mean, what did you think when we were asking you to come play with us?
Well, I said, well, I might as well go on with them because they're nothing but a bunch of dirty crooks.
Yeah, it was, you know, it was strange when we first came out, y'all, you know, because it was loud and it was different than anything we'd been around, really.
Yeah.
And, but, you know, the more we listen to it, the better I like it. So how did y'all find out about RL? How did that happen?
I mean,
Must saw my picture when
We were just listening.
in the post office and saw
Yeah.
that poster.
We're into criminals. We thought, man, this touring shit's getting boring. We want someone who's wanted. No, we just were listening to a CD.
Yeah,
I fell in love with it, the sound of it, and we all just loved it. And
we just knew the records.
Yeah, it was great.
Too bad Jim, man. That's all we needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
feel so good. Yeah! Yeah!
Got the boogie.
Yeah!
Well.
Boogie!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Well.
Boogie!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Boogie!
Well. What? Be careful.
Yeah!
Well.
I got the boogie!
Got the boogie,
I
man.
got the boogie!
You know the old people boogie. Hey. Well. Yeah. Well, well. Yeah. Yeah. Well, well, well.
I got the boogie! I got the boogie!
Yeah. Got the boogie.
Yeah!
A lot of stuff that doesn't change chord and stuff, and it's just like that droning thing. Like that fife and drum stuff, when you first hear it, you think, oh, this is boring, you know? But then the longer you listen to it, it gets like real hypnotic, you know? I think a lot of that style comes from the fife and drum stuff.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is there much fife and drum music still going on today? in this-
No, not as like it used to be.
Luther, I guess, is the only
About the
one
only
doing
one I
it
know
now.
now, over the tunnel.
Yeah. When you were younger, were there more?
Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah.
4 or 5
Yeah.
bands in when I was young coming
Was
up.
that kind of music you enjoyed?
Yeah, but Jesse May Hempfield's father and uncle used to have a band. He was playing those drums, bass.
I remember when I was a kid, they'd all get on like the back of a truck,
Yeah,
you know, the
man,
band,
ride for-
and they'd get on the back of the truck and they'd start playing, and they'd ride all around the area there.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really have many telephones then, so that was the advertisement for the gig, you know, that there was a
People know they
picnic or
playing at
something.
a picnic
So they'd
time.
ride around and, you know, like, just, you know, holler and tell people where the place was.
Way back years ago, in the month of June, when all those animals got together and had that party down at the house of Brother Coon. The little old monkey, he was most delighted. He was a hot mother brother because he wasn't invited, you know. Well, late that night, he jumped up out of his bed, put his shoes on the wrong feet and his hat crossways his head and started walking down the street. Whilst walking down the street, he's walking slow, you know. He kicked the elephant's ass and dared along the road. Then he went on down to this building where they was having this party at. And they made a loud knock on the door. Say, you mammy fuckers in there drinking your goddamn toddy. Say, but if you don't give me some of that shit, say, I'm gonna break up the motherfucking party. See, I got an ass pocket of whiskey and a front pocket of gin. If you don't open this door, I'm gonna kick the motherfucker in.
Well, so when did you start calling yourself the Reverend?
Well, when I started preaching the blues, you know.
When was that?
A lot of years back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You
I
always been
started
calling yourself the
preaching
Reverend?
blues, and that's what I'm the Reverend, you know.
Who's the king of the blues, R.L.?
The Reverend is the king.
Wait a second, R.L.
Yeah?
I know you got the money, and I'm not talking about the big bag of potato chips. I'm talking about the little bag. I'm trying to save you money.
Man, if you ever come back to me again, I'm gonna kick dust in your ass like lint from a gin, you mammy fucker.
No! No! R.L. Burnside,
Well,
I heard you had to go to the doctor the other day.
I did, man.
Feeling bad.
I was a little bad, you know. I went down there with my dick in my hand. Told him, I said, doctor, I'm a fucked up man. He set me over there on a 3-legged stool, And there I sat looking like a sad damn fool. He come back through there and said, hey, boy, don't look so sad. He said, I'm going to have to cut your dick off up even with your ass. I said, hey, doctor, is that the best you can do? He said, hell no, your nuts goes too.
No!
Yeah!
No!
Well!
No!
Yeah! You know the
What's that?
the bee stung the bull, and that started him to bucking, you know. Even Adam broke the law, and that started the whole world a bucking.
Yeah!
You know, they say in the beginning of the world there were just two people in the world, Eve and Adam. Adam might have not known nobody, but Eve knows somebody else, because there's too many different nations of people, you know.
Wait a second, all right, I hear the police.
Hell!
Oh, no!
Well!
Oh!
I got the boogie.